Check this out. Also in February. See, and the funny thing about this doesn't take much work. I'm doing this live, okay? We're doing it live! We're doing it live! Fuck it! Fuck, thing sucks! Yeah, New Jersey Catholic Diocese agrees to $180 million settlement. $180 million settlement. That's in Camden, New Jersey. Alright, but check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Baltimore archdiocese. This is April 7th. So a month ago. Baltimore archdiocese urged by sex abuse survivors to accept proposed reorganization plan, $100 million settlement. And y'all want to know why the pastor pipeline is collapsing? Because we could do this all fucking day. We could do this all fucking day. All day. Like, all fucking day. Like, check this. So this is from a couple years ago. LA, $880 million. I mean, fam, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. You want to know why the pastor pipeline is failing? Because this is all day, every day, never stops, never settles. It just constant rape, constant child rape. Rape of all kinds, but specifically child rape. This is on such a scale, we could do this on a large scale, small scale, on a daily basis, or on a major basis. All we know is this is what is the most consistent about Christianity. They've never ever demonstrated anything about Jesus ever, other than pictures and fucking paintings and fucking Christmas decorations and damn, what's the fuck is that shit? Damn, what is that fucking shit called? That it's a term, apophasia. Is that what it's called? When you see shit that's not actually there. I forgot what it's called. Damn, what the fuck is that term? You know what the hell I'm talking about. See, that bothers me. Hate when this shit happens live, man. Pareidolia was off. Pareidolia. Look, check it out. See, we learned stuff together. Pareidolia. It's a common type of apophenia. That was the word I was looking for. Apophenia. See, I be knowing shit. I just don't be knowing shit. You know what I'm saying? Pareidolia, right? Tendency for perception to impose a meaningful interpretation on the nebulous stimulus, usually visual, so that one detects an object pattern or meaning where there is none. Pareidolia is a specific but common type of apophenia, the tendency to perceive meaningful connections between unrelated things or ideas. Christians do this shit a lot. They do it a lot, where you see these images and it's like, oh, look, something about Jesus. Oh, look, there's like a cross thing. So, look, this looks like a picture of what many people interpret would be what Jesus, they think he looked like back in the day. So, therefore, something is special about this piece of fucking bread or some shit. See, they do shit like that, right? And act like that shit is meaningful. But one thing they never show us is actual Jesus in real life. Isn't that crazy? They can show us shit like this on a regular basis. Things that, oh, did you this picture look kind of like it could be like maybe perhaps an angel with this wing spreading out? But they never show us actual angels with their wings spreading out ever. Never. Not one time. Not one single time. And this is every single day. We're live in real time. This is a 4K camera. Don't you think a 4K camera can pick up a fucking angel in 4K? Boom! And alas, I ain't never seen an angel. We get claims of near-death experiences. We get hallucinations. We get their fucking drug use experience, but never anything tangible in real life, right? Never anything while they're of sane and sound mind, like, oh, I'm sober and here's the Lord. Right now, it was no, I took acid and I like had like this super duper psychedelic experience, and it was like, oh man, I was seeing all of these colors and signs, and it was totally like I was having a super duper religious experience. It's like, yeah, it's called drugs, dude. Yeah, that's how they're fucking supposed to make you feel. That's what they do. But that doesn't mean that what you are experiencing is actually a real thing, right? This is what substances do. They make you feel good. They make you feel things that you might not normally feel. That was why that's one major reason why we have a substance abuse crisis, because they make people feel good, because reality is so fucking harsh for them to deal with. But see, the thing is, we gotta start getting with reality, because why should reality be super harsh if we can control it so that it's not quite so harsh. But you can't do that if you're fucking full of shit and you're delusional and you refuse to learn how to fucking contribute to those endeavors. And this is why we have the situation we have today. The situation where America's pastor pipeline is collapsing. All right? This would not be the case if Christians were correct, accurate, true. If what they said was correct, they would not be afraid of people like me. They would not have their fucking echo chambers where they try to shield themselves from people like me because that's how full of shit they are. You mean to tell me, little old me, I such a problem for you that y'all gotta shun me from all these different social medias because that's how shit y'all are? If what y'all were saying was actually literally correct, you could show us right now. We wouldn't see so many stories of child rape being committed by you, by your ilk, by your kind, right? We wouldn't see these stories every fucking day. Channels on YouTube like Soft White Underbelly would not exist, where so many people have been experiencing all kinds of child rape, right? You Christians, you theists, whatever fucking brand of delusion you subscribe to, one of y'all could have figured out a solution to this if what y'all were saying was correct. If y'all had the supernatural, super intelligent, super AI thing, the super Jesus AI app that y'all be talking about, if it actually worked properly like y'all claim, been solve this shit. And then a person like me wouldn't be able to point this shit out to you and be like, why haven't y'all solved this shit? We're not even talking about like all the problems in the world and all the wars and all the fucking, rape in the streets and fucking, climate change. We ain't even talking about all that. We're just talking about the rape that y'all do. We're just talking about with you. The rape that occurs in the Christian church. We're not talking about all the fraud, all the fucking embezzling and coercion and all the other crimes. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about specifically rape in the church. Child rape. And just any rape because, they don't discriminate. Hell, check this out. Check this fucking shit out. Right? I've showed this link plenty of times before. It's called Not in Church, right? These are Christians, by the way. This is a Christian organization, right? They want to try to prevent rape in the church. And while I am, on one hand, obviously, I'm with them on that per se, but my whole thing is we don't need the church at all. But this is the statistics page, okay? This is the statistics page. Check this out. It says right here, Reverend Pamela Cooper White, former director of the Center for Women in Religion at the Graduate Theological Union in Berkeley, California, and currently Ben G. and Nancy Clapp Gautier, professor of pastoral theology, care and counseling at Columbia Theological Seminary, Decatur, Georgia, estimates that of the vast majority of victims of sexual exploitation by clergy, more than 95% are women. I'm sorry to say this. Maybe it's a terrible thing to say. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is something I shouldn't say. But what I will say is that this presents a very strange, very, very strange